Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Lacey G.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And the Eras Tour is coming to an end.
Don't remind me.
I know. It's coming to an end. What a great, fantastic past 2 years. And in these past 2 years, Miss Taylor Swift has been serving some looks.
She has.
Up there on the Eras Tour stage. So we thought it'd be fun to talk about her outfits and rank our favorite outfits.
Just top five.
Top five. Because she's
had a lot.
She's had a number of absolutely incredible outfits. I don't know about you guys, but there has been a few that have just like left my jaw on the floor. Like absolutely on the floor. So I'm so excited to just like highlight some of them.
And the absolute fear of being at a live concert and knowing that I don't keep up with all of her outfits like other people do. I know a lot of people love Mastermind and play that on Swift Alert, and it's so fun. I have friends who are seriously addicted to that game or play Swiftball on Twitter, whatever. Keep up with her outfits. I don't. So whenever I was on the floor in London, I'm like, oh, she's wearing a glove. Is she still wearing gloves during this set? Is that new? And everything was like, no. The Eras Tour screen went black and white. And I'm like, oh, has it always been black and white? And Anna's like, yeah, it does that. So, yeah, not being in the know with all the outfits, but still appreciating them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And maybe you want to weigh in with us. Maybe you want to talk to us. We want to invite you to join our exclusive club, the Lobster Lounge. It's a new way for us to connect with our Swifties in the community. We can chat. You can earn some swag while you're there. You know what I just realized is not on my list, but is probably one of the most iconic things, I think, from the Eras Tour. It's what I think of whenever I'm thinking about the Eras Tour.
I hope it's not something that I'm going to have on my list. Is it an outfit?
No, it's just the opening whenever Cam and all the dancers come out with all the lover colors and that big sheet comes up like the Venus or whatever it's supposed to be. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful.
Do you think that we're going to have overlapping outfits in our top five?
I think so. I mean,
there's so many, but at the same time, like, yeah.
I know. There's one in particular that I have as an honorable mention because I know Lacey's going to mention it, so I put it in honorable mention. If she doesn't, which would be shocking,
interesting,
but it's there.
Okay,
just in case.
I'm feeling the pressure. I don't know. So I'm gonna kick it off. Number 5, the Midnight's bodysuit, the new one with the moon that she recently debuted. What was that? London, I think. Whenever she debuted it, and I just think that is gorgeous. I love the look. I love the sass. There's video of her recently whenever Travis Kelce was there. And they were like, ooh, she's extra spicy today with like some of her moves and stuff. And just owning all of it. Love it. Midnight bodysuit, the one with the moon.
For number 5, I have the blue 1989 when she came out August 9th in Inglewood, California for the announcement. But we all knew because there's the blue Speak Now.
Yeah.
But when she came out in the 1989 blue, it was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. We all knew what was happening. It was just so exciting. And her face, she was so lit up. That was
one of those moments like, I mean, we were watching on a live stream, but man, I wish I could relive that again.
Yeah.
That whole night, like you said, like she was already doing all the blue outfits, but the blue 1989 outfit specifically, that was nuts.
It was.
That was so fun.
It was great.
That was a great one. Number 5 for me, I have an outfit that we actually haven't seen in a while, but I still think about her. And it's the bronze Evermore dress.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I'm
why
so
she
glad that's
stopped
on your
wearing that one.
list.
I know. I really, really like that.
I think because it's just Folklore Evermore
But she kind
together
of
now.
like didn't wear it for a while, even before she
true.
combined the eras.
That's true.
So I hope she's doing okay. The bronze Evermore dress on my notes I wrote R.I.P. But she's still in my top 5 because I'll never forget her.
I love the range of the outfits, period, because she encourages fans to dress up, have a good time. She has intricate outfits, and then she has the folklore and the Evermore. Like those super cute but comfy, something more easy to wear.
And very fitting for the eras, you know?
Yeah.
And kudos to all of the Swifties that can recreate like the tour looks for the tour, like when they go, because that's impressive. Like I've seen videos of some people like one by one putting the sequins on their like bodysuits or whatever it is that they're wearing, and it's impressive. One time I had the idea that I was going to recreate her like birthday dress, the one that had like the moon on it and stuff.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, and I had this whole idea. I was like, I'll just get this like black dress and I'll get like glitter like spray paint. I'll, add the little rhinestones, all this stuff. And my husband Ryan was like, are you sure that you want to try to do that? And I was like, yeah, I saw a girl on TikTok do it. I think I could totally do it. And he was like, the girl on TikTok is probably experienced in this DIY kind of situation. He talked me out of it, which realistic. I mean, yeah, it was going to turn out horrible. I tried to DIY our Halloween outfits last year to be a Taylor and Travis from like one of the Chiefs games, and it turned out so bad that I just scrapped it all together. He knew.
He wasn't trying to crush your dreams.
No, I think he was saving me the heartache that he knew would happen when I didn't pull off the vision. And I respect it.
Yeah, I tried a Swiftie craft once. I saw people last year doing friendship bracelet Christmas trees.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I spray painted my Christmas tree, and it was going to be lover colors. Like I started off with some spray paint, and then it wasn't enough. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to do all the spray paint. I had a friend with me at the time, and they were like, why don't you just buy a new Christmas tree instead of doing this? You don't have to do this. And I was like, I don't have to. I get to. By the time, and here I am thinking I'm saving money and like making precious memories and stuff. By the time I got all of the spray paint, I could have just bought a new Christmas tree. Yeah, it looked ridiculous. It was a Pinterest fail. Did not look like anything. Like they had so cute Swiftie Christmas trees, and mine was like budget and broken and looked like an accident. And my friend just gave me their Christmas tree. I was like, I don't even know what to do with this, but I kept it. It's still in my garage, and I have other plans for it. So it's not dead and gone just yet.
Yeah, we've all had those fails.
Yeah.
But it was a good idea at the time. Okay, top 5 Taylor Swift Eras Tour outfits. For me, number 4, the Barry Folkmore dress.
Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
That's a good one.
I love that color. It looks so good on her. But that color, that deep berry maroon, is just beautiful, stunning. Love that dress.
It is. It's a good one. For me, my number 4 is the Midnights that she came out with that was new in France. And it had just the hip cutouts.
Yes.
And then it was just kind of like diagonal, almost like in the front. But that is my favorite Midnights outfit. That's number 4 for me.
Number 4.
Love it.
It's the background on my computer.
That's very, very stalker of you to have it as your desktop.
Well, I wanted to have Taylor something Eras Tour as my desktop so that when I get to work and I open my computer, I'm filled with joy instead of like realizing that I'm at work opening my computer. Number 4 for me is Taylor's short gold Fearless dress. The one that has the fringes, the one that goes like this. So my computer background, ignore all of my like icons on there, is like a picture from the Eras Tour.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah, is it still creepy, Amy?
No, I didn't say creepy. I said stalkery.
Stalkery and creepy are hand in hand.
Are they?
It's an official Eras photo of Taylor performing in like the crowd. It's like very artistic-y.
I'm sorry I said stalker.
And I love it so much until I'm called a stalker. God forbid. Women have hobbies.
Gosh, I hate myself right now.
Anyway, yeah, that's number 4 for me because I think something really cool about the Eras tour is the way that she modernized the outfits that she wore on the original tours. You know, especially for like Fearless, Red, like all of those. Like I think it's really cool, like 2023, 2024 version of those dresses, and Fearless being such like a core memory and part of like Taylor Swift, like growing up with the fringe and the gold and everything about it. I think it's just absolutely perfect. I love all the dresses during the Fearless era just because they're like gold and sparkly and so pretty. But the gold short one is my favorite out of the Fearless.
Yeah, that's a really good look. It's such a fun era too. Whenever you're watching it.
Yeah. Which is like, who wants to go back to high school with me? I'm like, me.
And just like she updated her outfits, she also updated her covers for the Taylor's version. So it's just maturing right along with Taylor. I love that for the Fearless TV, she's like her own princess saving herself in a Romeo shirt.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's how we interpret it anyway. Number 3 of the top 5 Taylor Swift Eras Tour outfits. I saw this one for the first time with you two while we were in Miami at the Lowe's Miami Beach Hotel the night before our Eras Tour pre-party. We called it the peacock dress. They're calling it the beta dress. And she is a beta boss woman, and I am here for it, but it's just all the multicolor surprise song dresses. What is she saying with that dress? Besides, like, I'm badass, that's obvious, but
I think the designer of the dresses posted on social media saying that the vision between all of these new ones that have like all the multi like colors
During surprise songs.
I think the designer said something like that the vision was like sunsets, like beauty, just like calming and like fun, like kind of that was the inspiration.
I love that.
From the designer. Taylor herself might have interpreted differently. I don't know.
yeah, but I love that dress.
So my number 3 is the Fearless one. That's the tiger looking one.
Oh my God, yes.
With the stripes. And then it's like gold and silver and black all together. That one, it came out in July in Italy. And I don't know. That one made my mouth drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love that one more than any other Fearless one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
They call that like the starburst dress.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think I could be wrong. There were a lot of theories involving starburst, and she came out with that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Number 3 for me when it comes to Eras Tour outfits is when she starts to feel powerful and like the hot pink jacket, the man jacket paired with the hot pink like sparkly boots. My God, I'm obsessed. We got to see, that's what she was wearing when we saw her in New Orleans, and I was so excited to see that in person. When she first came out in that outfit like a while back, I immediately was like waiting and refreshing to get like an HQ 4D version of the photo just to save it, because I was like, oh my God, she's pink Barbie performing the man, like everything that signifies is just absolutely incredible, and I love it so much. I've actually been putting together my own Eras Tour like scrapbook of like, because we're gonna get the Eras Tour like official like photo book, and we're gonna get like really great photos of all the outfits and stuff. I'm putting together my own of like all the times that I got to go see Taylor on tour, like pictures with like you guys, like friends, pictures, really grainy pictures that I took on my phone. But I'm also inserting some like just high quality photos in there also. Thank you to the people that upload those online. And that one's on the first page.
Yeah, that's great.
The hot pink blazer. I'm obsessed with it.
The man.
That was really my top 3 like are just all good hitters.
Yeah.
Well, we're now on number 2. Number 2 of the top 5 Taylor Swift Eras Tour outfits. This is so hard for me because you know me, and I think this is what Amy was.
Probably.
Yeah. It should be like all 5 of mine should be just every single one of these dresses because they are phenomenal, amazing, love. But if I had to pick one Speak Now dress and only one, at this moment, it's the Elsa dress.
Yeah.
It is the blue dress. She is just, she's gorgeous. She is a real life Disney princess. Like, this is what you want to be when you grow up. This is like the great person that, I love her. I love her. I love what she represents. I love what she is to people, to little girls, to everybody. Like, just what a phenomenal person, and to be so stunning in that dress. And I want it. I want to dress up. Taylor Swift, I want to dress up with you sometime. That would be so, can we play dress up? That would be so much fun. But I love that dress.
A dream come true.
Yes, the Elsa dress. My princess and her Elsa dress. That's 2 for me.
So I thought you were going to pick, I knew it would be, I Speak Now would be in there. And I thought this is my honorable mention that I'll say first since we're talking about it. But I thought you were going to do the purple one that's tiered.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say too when you said
that
Speak
one.
Now.
That one sticks in my mind more
The
than
cupcake
any
one?
other ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cupcake one.
And
But-
whenever she walks and it like sachets
I
with
know.
her.
They're all so good.
In that one video where there's fireworks behind her, have y'all seen
No,
that?
I don't think so.
There's this incredible video where she's wearing the cupcake dress, and it must have been like around the 4th of July show.
Yeah.
And it is like the most stunningly perfect video of her. It's like right after she performs, and she's like looking out into the crowd, and fireworks go off behind her.
That's great.
Like unplanned. Like they were fireworks like somewhere else, but
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'll show you that video as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done recording. It's incredible.
That's great. So this was my number 1 until recently, but my number 2 is the white folklore dress that I think she wore your first night that you were in Glendale.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best. It's just crisp, clean. It just, I don't know.
All encompassing of
Yes,
folklore.
Yes. It's beautiful.
I'm interested to
number
see
2.
what knocks that to number 2.
Well, you'll have to find out.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This month's all about gratitude, and there's a lot that we need to be thankful for. And I'm not just talking turkey and dressing. We need to thank ourselves, Amy. We need to thank ourselves for doing enough, for trying, for putting in the effort,
Absolutely.
for getting up and doing life even though life is hard. When life is hard, or maybe you just need someone to talk to, we would suggest talking to our friends at BetterHelp. I know that I've benefited from therapy and bouncing ideas and emotions off of my therapist, and it's just really nice to hear that I'm doing my best, even whenever I don't feel that way. My therapist has taught me how to have positive coping skills, how to set boundaries, and really empowers me to be the best version of myself.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Taylor Swift fan today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Taylor Swift fan.
My number 2 when it comes to the top 5 Eras Tour outfits is the very classic pink and blue Lover bodysuits. I feel like that is the Eras Tour image. That's the one that she's wearing like on the movie poster, the one that she's wearing in like that's the outfit she was wearing in Indianapolis at the hotel that like put it on the Marriott hotel.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just obsessed with that. I think it's just very classic. It's the very first outfit that we saw her in at the Eras Tour. Like that, to me, that outfit is the Eras Tour.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so beautiful and so her and so sparkly and pretty and glittery magic. And I love it so much. But did you know that on the Eras Tour movie poster, it's Photoshopped?
Photoshop.
Yes. So that picture of her specifically,
Okay.
where she's like looking over her shoulder,
Uh-huh.
she was wearing the gold and blue one. But people notice if you zoom in really close, it was like
Really?
photoshopped to be pink and blue
Oh my
because
gosh.
I think they probably agree with me that the pink and blue is like the Eras Tour
iconic.
one.
Yeah.
But in that photo, which maybe that's like the photo that Taylor really liked.
Yeah.
Of like just the way that she looks, so she's looking over her shoulder.
Yeah.
If you zoom in like really close, you can
That's
see that
incredible.
in the original photo she was wearing blue and gold.
That's a lot of work to switch
Yeah.
them individually.
And I love that Swifties clocked it so fast.
yeah.
They were like, we know what you did.
Yeah.
And I love knowing that. as well. Like that's
That's
diehard.
good knowledge. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
trivia knowledge.
a little fun little piece of trivia for you. But yeah, that's my number 2.
Love it.
Okay, number 1. I don't know if this is an obvious or if this is a surprise, but my number 1, Reputation. I like the Reputation. I like the red. I'm glad that she went on to gold. I like what that possibly signifies, her stepping into daylight, being happy. But that red original Reputation outfit is just so hot and so sexy. And before I went on the Eras tour, I needed a picture of Taylor for something. And I chose that picture, not knowing where it came from, not knowing it was from the Eras tour. But I'm like, what is this outfit? Girl, yes. So the Reputation, I love that era. I'm a Reputation girly. That outfit is gorgeous and she slays in it. And I absolutely love it. I think it's odd that that's my favorite out of all, just because that's the one that hasn't changed much. And she has so many different outfits, but I still have to respect the OG on that one.
And that one is just, what was I going to say? It's so powerful. Like everything that it shows, the fact that it didn't change for so long, that in itself is powerful. And I feel like that's part of why it's so important.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. So my number 1 has already been mentioned.
Ooh.
I know. It is a favorite, not only because of just the visual. I love the color of it. But I got to see it for the first time with y'all. And when we were in Miami, the beta dress, the surprise song dress, I don't know. There's just something about that dress that all the color, I guess, because that's what the Eras tour, it's visually, that's what it's about. It's all the different eras have different colors, and it's kind of those sunset colors, all of the dresses, but that one specifically.
Yeah, and the surprise songs, just like how special those are to each show.
Yeah, so that's my number 1.
Yay, love it.
Yay. So my number 1 Eras Tour outfit has also already been mentioned. But this outfit had my jaw on the floor. I said, Taylor Allison Swift. And that is the Midnight's bodysuit, the Moonstone one, the one with the moon on it. I think I just love the entire Midnight's era. I love the Midnight's album. I love the Midnight's era on tour. I love that it's like the last one. And I was kind of like torn between like also adding when she puts like the fur coat, the Karma jacket, like the fringe like jacket, because I think that's also very visually encompassing of the Eras tour, the Karma jacket. But that bodysuit with the moon on it, like I just die. I wish I had my own copy of that to wear every now and then. And I'm so impressed when Swifties do make their own version of it. I think it's so incredible. But there's something about that outfit that is just so stunning and so gorgeous and so beautiful. And she looks so good in it. And I love it so much. And when we had this idea of ranking our top 5 outfits, it's like, anytime we do any rankings, it's so hard because we want to like have 10 or everything. But I knew that was my number 1. So Taylor, you're incredible.
Yeah, agreed.
Also, I can't believe that I didn't have a lover bodysuit on mine. I'm ashamed of myself.
I don't think you should be ashamed
There's
of yourself.
so many things to choose from.
There's so
I
many.
know, but that is, whenever you think of Eras Tour, that is what you think of. That's what I think of. And that's just, it's so beautiful, so stunning. I love that she makes dressing up fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that she's made us have our own wardrobe that Swifties can just spot each other. From friendship bracelets to sparkles to glitter. I mean, it was so funny. In New Orleans, we went to go see the Swiftie graveyard that someone had up, and all these beautiful people are coming up just decked out for the Eras tour. And Anna's like, "What are you here for?" Just kidding. And it was just so funny.
Good one.
The whole city knew that the Swifties were there. You could see us coming from a mile away.
Lacey loved that joke. This is like the second time she brings it up.
Because I thought it was so. Because at first I was like, Anna, and then I was like, oh, she's so funny.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
It's really, I think it's so wonderful. And when we went to New Orleans, Lacey's friend Bree was with us too. And she's become a Swiftie by default by being friends with us. But I was telling her, I like made a joke about how we're like the cutest cult ever. And she was like, oh man, I never wanted to like say that, but like whatever. And I was like, no, like now you're like a part of it. Like you're wearing the uniform. She laughed so hard at that. She was like, oh my God, it is a uniform, you know, like the friendship bracelets, everything.
Yes.
But I think something else that I've just really loved about the outfits, especially with the Eras Tour and Taylor Swift in general, is to fully embrace and proudly wear things like glitter and sparkles and the color pink. And it's so girly pop core, and it's beautiful. Like I feel like it truly is girlhood. I feel like it's womanhood. I feel like it's sisterhood. And I also love seeing like all the guys that embrace it too, that they make their own sparkly jackets too. Like wearing sparkles just makes you happy.
Yeah.
And I love how the Eras Tour has fully let people just embrace that 100%, 113%, I'm sorry. And I couldn't be more thankful.
I just love glitter. I love glitter. Some people don't like it because you can't get rid of it. I love glitter so much that I was like crafting at my dinner table, and I decided that my dogs needed glitter. So I put glitter on my dogs, and don't do this. Do not do this, because I got glitter on my dog's eyeball. And then I'm like, oh no. He was fine. He was fine. But I'm just like, that was dumb. I just thought like I wanted my dogs to be glittery. And then I went straight for the eyeball because I don't know. I make things unnecessarily complicated sometimes.
Starry-eyed. That's all.
Starry-eyed.
But yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so
was.
much for reliving all these Eras Tour outfits.
I know. Eras Tour forever. Long live the Eras Tour. We're gonna absolutely. What an astonishing moment in time.
Yeah.
And we got to be there. We're gonna be talking about this for a long
will.
time.
I know.
This is so iconic. Love you, Taylor Swift. Thank you for joining us for this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Join us next time. We've got more fun stuff to discuss.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.